long time ago.
I mean, that's all that reminds me of. I was just seeing that, getting inhaled into the ground.
Yeah.
Man.
Oof.
Man.
Does insurance cover something like that? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Right.
That's a good question.
That's actually a great question.
It's not related to flooding per se, but snow and water.
Right.
And what about the people that have to
Who
be
knows?
evacuated across the
Yeah.
street now?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
what do you
gosh.
say to your insurance company?
Yeah.
How do we do this, right?
Yeah.
I think this is just the
Good question.
beginning of what we're going to see out here in the West.
Yes.
We're really just
And a big
getting
warm-up, Jen.
Yep. Well, we will tell that story and more today. You guys have a good one. We'll keep it going on America's Morning Headquarters. Glad you all are here.
That's right. Moving on through this week. Of course, we're here to prepare you for the rest of the week here for us. And we got a lot that we are going to be following, including more storm systems.
Yeah.
And getting ready for a bit of a spring cool down again. We can't seem to get like a big warm up that stays warm.
No, it's a lot of ups and downs this spring, hasn't it? So we'll talk more about the temperature changes coming. Plus, we're watching the spring flooding risk here. That could be a big concern this week as the Mississippi River continues to rise, other rivers as well. And we also want to talk about how you need to get ready for spring, including what to do with your car.
That's right. I mean, there's so many things, right, to make sure your car is up.
Yeah, so today we're going to watch for storms. Yesterday was sort of our off day. A lot of today will be dry. Well, not dry, but maybe not stormy per se. Yesterday on the show, we asked everyone what their bucket list is for the next national park they want to see, because it was National Bucket List Day and it's National Park Week. So
Makes sense.
Find it all.
Oh, okay.
So many responses. Loved them all.
How about?
Katy National Park.
That's
good choice.
one.
Yeah. Bar Harbor.
My list is just so large.
I know.
That, all of them.
You all add to his list every day.
You do,
for
exactly.
everything,
So
right?
stop sending us some.
No.
I'm kidding.
Well, check this one out. I've got a picture
Major
of
flood stage now as far south as Dubuque and Davenport, Iowa. Governor Kim Reynolds has issued a disaster declaration for 10 Iowa counties that border the Mississippi.
The Mississippi at the Twin Cities has been in major flood stage for days. Meteorologist Jordan Steele shows us how families along America's main artery are rising up for their neighbors.
Would it be in a car?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. We need more of that across the nation.
We do need more of that.
Generally, right?
Well, let's talk travel right now and look at where you could see some weather delays today. And by the way, when there's rain on the roads, it's much safer to be on a train than it is driving.
It's very good. Yeah, there's just a
Causing
lot
travel
of
problems are one part of the issue. Thunderstorms maybe causing some damage to your car is another.
Yeah, watching for some big storms that could bring big hail later today.
Texas knows how to handle hail, though. I always love the creative pictures that come out of big hail forecasts.
I've seen like the big bubbles that you just wrap in the car. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yes.
All right, well, let's talk about this threat for the severe weather that we are facing here. And this is basically
second day in a row, we're going to have some thunderstorms out there. And some of these could get a little feisty. We've got a chance for some really strong winds, perhaps severe winds coming out of storms. There could be some hail. Got to watch out for isolated tornado. Like yesterday, we've got that risk of severe weather right here in Miami, if you can't tell where I am. And it's hard to see because of how low that visibility is with this rain coming down, the thunder, the lightning. We will have it all today. A lot to keep you into some inside plans. And that's not just today. We're going to do it again tomorrow. What a week we've had, right? Thunderstorms over the weekend. We keep it going today, tomorrow. Thursday's our break, but then Friday and Saturday we're back into it. Temperatures back up to the upper 80s as we see a bit more in the way of sunshine breaking on through, plus humidity returning to the area. It's there right now, I know, but it actually gets worse as we get into the end of the week and the weekend. Today's risk area, eastern Florida, like yesterday, a very similar area, and that's because we're still going to have this easterly flow at the surface, mid to upper levels. We still have that flow coming in from the west, so there's changing of the winds with height, some stronger winds as you go up in the atmosphere, and that does lead to that risk of storms going severe. Right now, we got a little rain out there, a lot of it offshore, some of it reaching onshore. Got to watch, I think, around Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, those areas early on throughout the afternoon. We'll see a few more popping up, Vero Beach, Melbourne, and then by the early evening, we start to see that flow come in from the west and really get these thunderstorms going from Orlando down through Sebring, and we'll see eventually this all track to the south. You make it seem so easy, and I think it is easier than we all think. So thank you for laying it out for us. Now we know exactly what we need to do. Car coach Lauren Fix, thank you for joining us.
Always full of great information. Well, don't forget our question of the day. What car carrier
I'm going to say Florida, but it could get too hot, Georgia, California. County.
California, yeah, 1 through 29, all in the top 29 in terms of climate. Yeah,
pretty moderate.
Exactly.
Before this year never really rained. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Here's your forecast in Charleston, looking a little unsettled. A couple of days here and there where things should be on the drier side, but overall, we're keeping things a little bit unsettled with the threat for some rain hanging around for this week.
That's stressful if you have a wedding planned and you see forecasts like this.
I know.
Even if it's not outside, you want to get your pictures outside, so there's always an element.
Yeah.
We're getting into the wedding season, too.
Well, maybe it doesn't have the same ring because we just never say it.
We never said it. Yeah. Well, we're dry at least, because again, any flooding is going to come from the Mississippi River. Next chance of rain doesn't come until Saturday.
All right, so keeping it quiet there in and around the Quint Cities.
The Quint Cities, which I think we should call it that from now on.
Yeah, I like that. I actually like the ring of Quint Cities. Sounds quaint.
Yeah, but Quint. Well, let's go back to our question of the day. We are asking you today, what car? I know, it's something else to do.
It is something else.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I can a little streak here. I'm good.
Right. Choosing America's Morning Headquarters to get you through the mid-morning hours.
That's right. The Weather Channel here to help you plan for the big events ahead. And of course, all the weather situations occurring, including, the spring flooding. That is a bit of a concern here for us this week. We've dealt with the snow from the winter time. Now all that's melting and filling up the rivers, and they are running high.
Yeah, there's more gauges at major today than yesterday. We'll show you where that is, what's coming next. And we want to talk about getting ready for spring. You can't delay your spring car care. And we've got the car coach, Lauren Fix, on the show today. She's got some great tips to help you get ready for the season.
Absolutely. All right, well, a spring storm that hits the road with a lot of baggage.